Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and something mounts to the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Wayfinder. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Let's see. Oh, that one, okay. Let's do it. Alright. Gierolf seems to tense up, but after watching me aim, he does the same. The game begins. His orange reticle overlaps my blue one a few times, and he wildly moves his arm around, mystified. What is that? The rectile. I snort. Reticle, or crosshair. Press the trigger button when that hovers over an enemy. This game has zombies, and there are NPCs running away from them. And Gierolf jumps in person and wildly fires at the zombies in a panic, his eyes filled with worry. Fynn! The woman is in danger! Help her! I laugh and shake my head, aiming the rifle and picking the zombies off. After about 20 minutes playing the zombie game, our in-game characters die in glorious fashion fighting a gargantuan monster. Gierolf drops the rifle back onto the hook and drops to his knees as I collect a good amount of tickets from the game. I sure hope the people we saved escape the island. I'm about to explain that it's just a game and that people within aren't real, but the notion that such an explanation wouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things stops me. Gierolf is having fun. A chime chirps out across the arcade. Well, they'll be closing soon. We should make that last game a good one. I see. How about that? Gierolf runs off toward another machine and stares at it in splendor. It has multiply your tickets in big flashy letters on the side. This one is a bit of a gamble. You put in quite a few tokens and it gives you the chance to drastically increase the number of tickets you have. How does it do that? Magics? I chuckle and shake my head. Nothing so grand, I'm afraid. You win a bigger ticket with a special color that lets you multiply the tickets you bring to the man on the counter by the number on the one you win. Gierolf's eyes light up. Can we do this one? Well, again, it's a big risk. Been known to just be a coin sink, since there are maybe a handful of people who get anything more than times one a day. This will be the rest of our coins. It takes 4, and that means we only have one shot at it. Gierolf seems to think it over. Alright then, how about this? If we win, I'll let you touch my tail. It's something of an honor to let someone do that where I'm from, and since you've been looking at it so much, I figure you'd like the chance. Gierolf smiles a coy smile. You sly devil. I smirk and sigh. Alright then, you're on. I put in a few coins and let Gierolf press the big button to start. After a moment, a roulette light wheel starts spinning to random placement around the center dial where various multipliers are written, most of which are X1, but the highest of which is X100, is a X100 space. Jeez. I lean into Gierolf. You got this, Gierolf. Just press the button when you think you'll stop the light at a good one. He doesn't seem to hear me, and his eyes are darting around quicker than the lights can keep up. Finally, he presses the stop button, which stops the wheel. Aww. The fanfare of flashing, brilliant lights and loud, cheerful trumpets congratulate Gierolf as he lands a light on a times 100 multiplier! I cheer loudly for Gierolf and pat him on the head. His tail is wagging so much and his excitement is overwhelmingly adorable. I get to pet that fluffy, well-kempt and stylish tail. Coffee time. It's been taunting me this whole time. As Gierolf retrieves the big ticket from the machine, I feel my phone buzz. Pulling it out, I look over to Gierolf. You should take these tickets and that big one to the man at the counter, and we'll see how many you end up with. We walk toward the counter as I check the notification. Tucker. My heart races. Gierolf happily greets the man at the counter and begins handing the piles of tickets and the big one over. His tail swishes happily all the while. I read the message. The team is on the hunt for you. Watch your back, Fynn. Gierolf comes back up to me with a beaming smile, contrasting the look of worry I must be making. I shake it off. Fynn, we got a total of 30,000 tickets. The man signed me up for a rewards card and said it keeps the tickets there and that I can spend them anytime I want. Noticing my demeanor shift, Gierolf tilts his head. What is wrong? Tucker sent me this text. I show Gierolf my phone and he squints for a second but appears to read the text fine. His retinue is on the prowl then, and perhaps they have already found you. Gierolf's whole demeanor reverts to his noble, almost guardsman-esque facade. We should make haste towards your home. I can keep you safe therein. Gierolf, you want to come over? Gierolf seems stunned for a moment, then shakes it off. It is the most safe course of action. We begin to head out of the arcade. By the way, Gierolf is looking at me, no doubt questioning what I'm about to say. I've been considering talking to Tucker tomorrow or the day after. You intend to parley with a barbaric asshole? Why? He seems to know something, and I'm not sure what. He reflects on this and leans in, locking eyes with them once more. Fynn, I know you don't like him, and I get it. Bjorn told me what Tucker said yesterday. Tucker himself seemed odd when I mentioned it earlier. He said he wasn't talking about you, but I don't know what he could have been talking about otherwise. I looked back to the text message. This text, is it a threat or a warning? Gierolf pulls away, brushing shoulders with... 1 second. What the fuck? Where'd the armband come from? Oh my god. It's a powerful weapon. Just appeared out of nowhere. Gierolf pulls away, brushing shoulders with me as he calls out to me in my mind. Fynn, we need to get you home before the barbarian's friends are able to plot out an ambush. This doesn't seem like something to take lightly. It could already be too late. I wave to the employee, then follow after Gierolf, desperately trying to keep up with his pace as he pushes the arcade doors open and walks through them. I look at the swish of Gierolf's tail longingly and follow him outside into the nighttime autumn air. One day, my friend. Gierolf doesn't have the same rapport with Linus as I'd have hoped. The discord seems to be on his part as Line is wanting to cuddle up against his leg and is curious. And Gierolf, however, seems wary and steps over the little cat avoidingly. I try to convince him that Linus means him no harm, but Gierolf will be convinced. He'll wait till I get my guard down. That's when he'll strike. He's your protector, after all, is he not? What? Not really. I take care of him, not the other way around. Unless you count house centipedes, he protects me from those once in a while. There's also the time he got into a boxing match with that squirrel that got through my bedroom window. He also went to town on Tucker's leg the night we fought. Who's my sweet little Linus Tech Tips? Who's my sweet little Linus Tech Tips? I look down toward Liney Whiny and reconsider. Maybe you have a point. Still, he definitely likes you. This is an attack of affection. Right, well, I'll be the judge of that. Gierolf lowers his hand towards Linus and waits. Linus sniffs Gierolf's hand. Linus boops Gierolf's finger with his nose. Then Linus pounces and grabs at Gierolf's arm. The wolf's giant's reflexes are just as swift as my kitty's, however, and he pulls his arm away in time. See, I told you he's playing at some game to deceive me. I laugh and shrug. Gierolf, he's just playing with you. You have that wristband on, and he loves toying with those. I spent an hour trying to convince Gierolf to allow Linus near him, to little avail. After a while, I take Gierolf to the spare room, and this time I pull out the futon. The futon, not the futon. Gierolf sniffs the air. Arkin was here. He slept over last night. There was that attacker on campus, and he wanted to make sure I got home safely, but it was late, so he just stayed. I see. Well, at least it smells like he did yesterday when he bathed, and not like this morning. Did he smell unclean? I hadn't noticed. Arkin does have a natural musk, but he smells like pine to me, and I like it a lot. Gierolf smells of the sea, salty and airy with the briny bits. I wonder what Bjorn smells like. Probably oak. Probably oak and a warm fire. I remember this morning, and Arkin leaning over Gierolf. Gierolf, what were you and Arkin talking about this morning? I overheard a bit. Gierolf's eyes widen and he tenses up. It wasn't really that important. I was telling him to be wary. Gierolf's eyes move away and his voice trails off. Of me? Gierolf shakes his head quickly and waves at both arms in front of him. No, not you at all, Fynn. You're great. It's Bjorn. He's family of the former great chief, Karhu. Bjorn is related to the last great chief? I see. I already have some thoughts about this Karhu, leaving villages like Arkin's to suffer. Why would Bjorn not tell me that? As I'm pondering this, Gierolf removes his outer layer. Anyway, thank you for the hospitality, Fynn. Hopefully one day I can show you the same. I smile and bow a bit. Of course, thank you for hanging out with me today. It was fun. Thank you also for staying the night. Tucker's definitely gutsy enough to show up here if the note I found on my window frame earlier is any indication. Gierolf nods and stretches. Of course, Fynn. Please let me know if you need help, if you need me. I sleep tight. I sleep light. I laugh and nod, returning to my room. I can't sleep, though. Lying there for an hour, I turn onto my back and look up at the ceiling. Thinking about it all is too much. More than that, Linus is nowhere to be seen. He usually cuddles up to me, and that helps me when I can't sleep sometimes. I get out of bed and walk into the kitchen, grabbing a glass of water. Linus's food and water are good, and I take a pack of treats out from the cabinet and put a few in his dish. He doesn't come running. Linus? Where'd you go, you stinker? I finish my water and notice the door to the spare room is open. I can see Gierolf lying on the futon, covered lightly with a blanket, and hear him gently snoring. It's cute. Moreover, from here, I can see that traitor Linus lying curled up next to Gierolf's face on the pillow. I chuckle and shake my head. I guess he needs you more, huh? I drink another glass of water, use the restroom, and then go back to my room to try to sleep for the night again. Finally, I fall asleep. Oh, damn. Oh. Alright, I guess this is as far as it's gotten. Okay. Alright, y'all, I guess that is it for, Wayfinder for now. I'm really, really loving it so far. It's a great game. So I'd say... Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silver, and thank you for going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Tresem Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.